So I stumbled across a blog on Tumblr tonight. It's called Who Needs Feminism? And you know what? I agree. Who the fuck needs feminism? Nobody. Nobody needs feminism, but they disagree. That's not what they want to talk about. They want to talk about why we need feminism, and they give us roughly 13 or 14 reasons that we do need feminism. And I'm gonna refute about half of them. I did the first six. One of the first seven was roughly the same as the one before it, so I just skipped over that one because it would have been pretty meaningless to cover that. But there's going to be lots of cuts in this video because before every single one, I'm going to have to, take an Advil probably because they're so fucking retarded. So here we go. Alright, before we go any further, Quality Plus Extra Strength Pain Reliever, I highly suggest it if you want to make it out of the video sane. I highly suggest it. You're probably better off taking 12 or 13 of these than you are watching this sober. Anyways, it's very evident that she's talking about one incident, probably went home, blogged about it immediately, and it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, you're always going to encounter assholes. Feminism offers no solution to this. It's a matter of human empathy. No matter what we do, we can't get rid of assholes. We can't just fly them off to Asshole Island. That's not something we can do just because they want to act like douchebags. I'm sorry, but you're always going to encounter them. But if you're really under the impression that feminism can solve something like this, you really need to evaluate ideology. And furthermore, if you don't think that girls are doing something very similar to that, you're sorely misled. I can promise you right now, somewhere there is a girl going, "Oh, why did Billy Bob reject me? Oh, he's probably fucking all the girls right now, that stupid asshole. I'm gonna go blog about this. Oh, fucking die. Hate patriarchy. Long live feminism." If you can't see what she wrote, it says, "I'm a self-serving moron." No, it should, but it actually says, "I need feminism because my dad shouldn't feel the need to send me off to college with a pocket knife so he feels safe that I'll be protected." Well, I don't imagine that your dad said, "Take this pocket knife, honey, and take feminism too, because that's going to help you so much." Probably not. Actually, it's reasonable to assume that a father or a mother would be concerned about the child that they've cared for roughly 18 to 20 years, sending them out into the dangerous world that we do live in by themselves. And I would probably recommend my daughter or son one day getting a pocket knife when they leave, and even before they leave, to protect themselves. Actually, the U.S. Department of Justice did a study where they collected statistics between 1980 and 2011, and while males did commit the most crimes related to violence, they were actually by far the victims. They were roughly, I think it was 80% of them actually. You can look it up yourself, but it was 80% or so that were the victims of homicide. So if you are trying to intertwine needing feminism and you being a girl to violent crimes and needing to protect yourself in the world that we live in, then that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So what you're insinuating is that feminism is the solution to a group of stupid fucking 13-year-old boys who had not learned how to behave in society, like uh, they wouldn't receive an overwhelming amount of criticism if this had become something national or some kind of widespread news. The answer to this is social evolution. That's how this kind of thing is going to go away. Teaching people how to implement critical thinking and behave in public the right way, not telling them what to think. What the fuck? So let me get this straight. Our problem is that we don't think we need feminism, but the solution is give us feminism. I'm going to demonstrate this for you. This is your argument. Yep. That's it, going around and around and around. Here's the solution, and there goes the problem. There's a solution again and the problem. You need protection? Well, actually, there is an entire agency, I believe, if my memory doesn't evade me, that they are called the police. And they actually dedicate their lives to doing things like this, and the resources that our tax dollars go to bring people like your shitty gardener to justice. And 24/7, actually, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're there. Just three numbers, 911. You made one attempt, which you had to build up the courage to do. I understand it can be traumatic. You made one attempt to talk to you talked to your parents about it, and they basically told you to stay inside. Fuck off. I don't agree with that. That's poor parenting, but you made one attempt. Let's just recap that. And you decided after one attempt that because you decided not to unveil your problem, that was grounds to claim you need feminism because your unveiled problem went unresolved, and I guess you were surprised. There's a little bit of confusion between us here because generally when I want a problem resolved, I like to bring it to the attention of somebody that can help me. And in this instance, I imagine, you've heard of the police and you were completely aware that help was available, and instead you decide to let this go on for years and years and years, like you said, even going through a miscarried baby, to which you decided to move. And these are the grounds that you decide feminism is applicable to this problem, which does not make any sense whatsoever. It doesn't sound like you need feminism. You need the supervision of parents that are qualified to be parents. Now this one's so stupid it doesn't really deserve a response in my opinion, but for the sake of the video, I'll humor you. This isn't even a problem regarding respecting women. This is just a problem that you developed psychologically because this is what you want to see as a feminist. It's what you want to believe. It's a fear so rooted deep inside you that you really do believe men are just a bunch of Neanderthal animals that just cannot handle rejection. Like, we're like, that woman, that mine over there, I sex with it. And if we get rejected, we just flip shit and decide to rape you. But that's not actually what happens in our polite society because 99% of guys just inherently understand rape is not really a accepted thing, at least in the Western world. I'm not downplaying the traumatic effects that rape can have on people, but I'm assuming that you would have mentioned something like this if it had happened to you, and that's a pretty reasonable assumption, and this is some kind of unfounded fear that you have. and it's probably rooted within you having such a strong devotion to an irrational ideology like feminism. Alright, so that covers the first 7 of 14 reasons why we need feminism. Technically, I refuted 6, but the second one was virtually the same as the first, so I didn't waste my time. Couldn't digest another minute of bullshit. Anyways, please like and subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it. I already appreciate watching the video. Again, let me know how I can improve my videos, what you think about it, even if you love feminism. And you're like, yeah, Tumblr, I love it. Let me know, I guess, you know? Thanks for watching. Peace.